Hello, welcome to a Friday. It's Go with the Flow, your daily company with Vernetta Lopez. It's the weekend and enjoy. Yay, yay. But scammer alert. Please be careful. I was reading the story and I was like, oh, scammers will just try anything, right? Okay. So this story comes out of KL in Malaysia. Apparently, the scammers will hang out at KLIA exits, the airport exits, okay, according to the story. So what they do is, okay, they tell you that they got separated from their friends or their business partners or whoever, or they lost money at Genting, and they haven't eaten for days. Haven't eaten for days. They look pretty comfy if you ask me. But anyway, so this particular guy, he was approached like twice, so he got really like, and he started to film this woman who was approaching somebody else, and so he took the camera and followed her. This is outside at the curbside of the airport. I think he was saying like, what do you need, huh? How you want money? Why you want money? Because the camera was in her face. She was like, she took off and first walking, trotting, galloping, running like crazy away and crossed the road without even checking the driveway at the airport. I'm like, oh, but she's okay. But she ran because she knew she was doing something wrong. All right, and she didn't look hungry. He was like, why are you running away? I want to give you money. Why you so scared? Huh? What's wrong? Why you don't want me to give you money? Slightly satisfying, I have to say. If such a person comes up to you and says, I lost my friends, I don't know where my family is, I haven't eaten for days, I'm very hungry, blah blah blah. What's the first thing you would do? First thing I would do is I would go, oh, okay, I can help you. I will help you. Because what if it's somebody who's really lost or something? Fine. But if you're gonna say I haven't eaten for days or I don't know where to go, why would you approach a stranger at the airport? So I would say, come, I can help you. And I will bring them straight to security or the information counter because that's how I would help. This is a big airport, international airport, right? You came from a flight, you've got your passport, you've got people there who can help you. Authorities can help you. And you are keeping yourself safe by saying I can help you. And you go into the airport and quickly go to someone with authority over there and leave them there to handle it. Of course, they will probably say no and say, no. You do not give in and give them money or whatever because, again, scammers, right? I would say, let me help you. Go in here. Okay, there are other ways to help them officially. What would you do? Take out camera. What you want to try to do? It's a camera in your face, right? Not so easy to scam. Anyway, so what else do we celebrate on this Friday, January 23rd? January 23rd. The month is already going by so fast. Might as well say Merry Christmas. No. Chinese New Year coming. No. It's in a month, right? It is also National Pie Day. What is your favorite pie? Thing is, right, there are many ways of using the word pie. Expressway. What is the definition of a true pie? This is the definition of a pie. Okay, it's a pastry, first of all, with a dough made from flour, fat, and water, like short crust. The structure has a base, sides, and often the top crust covering, okay, enclosing the filling. It's not open top, it's not like, convertible, no. And the filling can be sweet, fruity, custard, or whatever, sure. Not my favorite thing, but okay. But savory. Can be definitely very savory. So you have your chicken pie, fish pie, apple pie, of course, vegetable pie. Yes, wonderful. Now when you have something that's open top, lying in a dish with the sides and the base, I'm getting really technical here, stay with me. Single crust, bottom crust, filling on top, not covered. Variations and looser definitions, which I do not accept. Call yourself a tart or a flan. Do not call yourself a pie. How dare you? But then again, there's a meringue cream pie. Okay, that one I give no problem. I love a lemon meringue pie with the whipped cream. I mean the meringue on top. No. Side note, it is so hard to find pavlova in Singapore. I mean like a true pavlova cake, I tried for about 10 minutes. We went out to this hotel at the buffet, had pavlova, but it was a hard meringue crust. And it's not pavlova, it's a very crispy crust. Inside is soft sugary. I'm salivating. And then other people call a pizza a pie. I guess there's deep dish pies, pizzas, whatever, sure. Because of the circular shape, not because of the pie construction. Their words, not mine. Anyway, Kueh pai ti still also does not count. What else do we celebrate today? Today is National Handwriting Day. That's right. I really love people with good handwriting. It is such a beautiful art form nowadays. And by the way, if you are 15 years old and below, do you know what writing is? Huh? Have you done it? Wow. Anyway, I realized recently I can write backwards quite comfortably. Yeah, and you hold it up in the mirror and it makes sense most of the time, except for the letter S and Z. The S and Z, I can't do it. I just do it the normal way. I write it backwards, hold it up to the mirror, and it works great. I did the S wrong again. Yeah. See? I didn't say it would be good, but not bad, right? Handwriting. Let us go back to the year 3400 BC. The Sumerians of ancient Mesopotamia, they developed cuneiform, earliest form of handwriting. Okay, handwriting, not drawings on a wall caveman style. This writing system recorded information on clay tablets. They used a stylus. Stylus? A stylus? Really? How did they charge it back then? Was it still a lightning cable? They called it a stylus. We call our stylus now. It's based on the fact that a stylus back then is a little writing utensil or tool for scribing or marking into softer materials like a clay tablet. Oh, that's why they call it tablet. It makes so much sense now. Duh, Vern. The whole world knew that. Maybe somebody didn't. And also, hard styluses were used to engrave metal, and the slate and stylus system was used to punch out dots to write in Braille. So what do handwritings mean? There's so many studies, right? If it's small, you are shy or withdrawn, studious, concentrated, meticulous. If you have average size, you are well-adjusted and adaptable. If you have large, swooping handwriting, you're outgoing, people-oriented, outspoken. You love attention. The best is the slanting though, okay? If you're slanting to the right, when you're writing stuff, to the right means is that it's going forward, right? It means you're open to new experiences and you enjoy meeting new people. If you're backward slant, I know some people like that. Well, you tend to keep to yourself apparently. You like to work behind the scenes. If you are right-handed and your handwriting slants to the left, you may be expressing rebellion. Or you're sitting in an awkward position. Do you really believe any of this? And then if there's no slant, very straight, you don't let your emotions get the best of you. You tend to be logical and practical. Can I just say, my handwriting slants left, right, straight, all over the place, big, small. So you know what? I have issues. Check it out though. If you have a connected letter, meaning you have to do cursive a lot, you are logical, systematic, and make decisions carefully. Do I writing? No. Chicken scratching. Okay, chicken scratching is my handwriting. And of course, your signature. Very important one coming up at the end. What kind of handwriting, okay? To find out if you're a liar. But first, your signature. If it's not legible, you can't really see what the letters are. It means you're very private, hard to read or understand. All doctors then are private, hard to read or understand. But if you are legible, people can see your name in your signature. You're confident, comfortable in your own skin. You don't need to pretend that you're something you're not. Mine actually is half-half lah. I am in midlife crisis, what? So understandable. Lie detector handwriting. If your handwriting is bunched up, moved out of alignment, or different from the rest of the writing, meaning, you're all slanting to the right and suddenly slant to the left, you are lying as you write that bit. And this one, your handwriting can tell you how your health is doing. If you write with variable pressure, so very hard and then very soft, you might have high blood pressure, especially when it goes from light to dark. Wow. If your handwriting deteriorates, it's because your mental faculties are deteriorating as well. It changes from irregular or altered letters coupled with trembling in the writing. Writing might slow down even. That is a sign of Alzheimer's. And then you have schizophrenia. When the slant varies within a sentence or within the same word frequently, it's changing. It is one form of evidence that the person is not having continual contact with reality. A sign of Parkinson's disease in your handwriting. It's a very small, cramped handwriting. Micrographia, they call it. So the handwriting can be so small, even the writer can't even read it. Well, there you go. Your handwriting can tell so much about you. I like that health bit. Now you know. Go forth and practice your handwriting. You know what we did as well to help with your brain? If you're right-handed, try writing with the left hand. And I found that with the left hand, if you write caps, block letters, it's actually a lot neater and there's a lot more control. Go and try. See you at the next one. Meantime, like, comment, share, subscribe, click, 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 click. And of course, notification button, please. Ding, ding. See you in the next one. Have a good day.